Luis Sandoval, FightHype.com here with Saul Rodriguez. He's just shaking out right here, man, getting ready. You got a fight next week, man. How's training been going for this fight?
It's been going good. I just had a fight December 6th, so I just got back in the gym right after that fight. So I just stayed in shape, kept sparring, and I'm ready.
You know, for those who haven't seen you, man, describe your style, describe how you are, your speed, your strength. What do you just tell us what you fight, how you fight?
I like to throw my power, of course. I like using power, but I'm trying to take my time more, using my jab more, using my distance, my advantages, my footwork, and my speed. So just taking advantage of all the advantages I have. So I'm a more of an exciting type of fighter.
I know you have 15 fights, man. Where do you feel you're in your career right now? You're a prospect, of course, but do you think this year is going to be the year you graduate to the next level? Or is this going to be one more year where you just need to stay there and then next year will be the year?
This year, as long as I keep getting exposure, I think it'll be a good year. Hopefully I'll get 5 fights this year. So I should be 20-0 by the end of the year. So hopefully big things by the end of the year.
How is it working with, I know you work with Robert Garcia, you work with his dad, you work with Mikey, man. How is it being around those guys, and how has it helped your game as far as, you know, being around them and learning from them?
Well, whenever I'm in Oxnard, I get to train. I've been in training camps in Oxford with Mikey. For his last 2 fights, I was in training camp out there with him, and then I had training camps with him here. So I get to see how they prepare themselves, and high level type fighters like Maidana and Brandon, all of them. I get to see them all train. I get to spar like the Russian and the Cuellar, so Mexican-Russian, the Cuellar, Jesus Cuellar. So I get to spar all of them. So I get a lot of experience, and I get to see where I'm at compared to them. So it's good. It's good experience. I'm learning a lot. I'm still learning. I've learned a lot already. Bettering my style, trying to mimic stuff that Mikey does. So I'm just learning, and I'm never gonna stop learning. So I keep learning.
You know, a young guy like you, man, when you get in with those seasoned, experienced veterans in there and champions, how does it feel? Do you get nervous? Do you get anxious? What kind of mentality do you have going in there?
I'm calm. I know I have experience. I have a good amateur background. I have over 100 amateur fights, so I know I've seen a lot of styles. So I just adjust and try to do my best, and then just learn and do what I do best, and just box.
How did you get into the sport? Like, what drove you in? What got you into the sport? Like, you know, tell us a little bit about your story at the beginning.
When I was little, I wanted to start boxing because I seen it on TV, and my parents didn't want to take me. So the closest thing to that was WWF. So all I did was like wrestle with my friends. My friend had a trampoline, so we would wrestle, and we would copy like the entrances of WWF fighters like Triple H and stuff, Shawn Michaels, and you know, everybody. So that's how I started. I just started like that ring type. Of fighting or whatever, and then later I transitioned to boxing.
How was it for you at the beginning? Was it difficult to, like, you know, some people they pick it up right away, it's easy. Some people it's difficult. How is it for you?
Well, as when I started?
Yeah, was it easy, difficult for you?
Just any fighter. I was little when I started. It was just learning the basics and learning how to walk, learning how to throw my straight punches, the basics, and then from there just pick it up.
And some of your favorite fighters that you kind of saw when you were coming up that you kind of like, or even fighters today that you still look at?
The first fight I ever watched was Morales and Barrera.
The first one?
Yeah, and then later I saw like Oscar, no, it was Tito Trinidad versus Fernando Vargas. Yeah, so then I started boxing around that time. But my favorite fighter of all time is Mike Tyson. Yeah.
And just tell us, man, what do you have in store for this year, man? How many times do we see you in the ring? I know you're an active guy, man, but how many times do we see you in there? What are your goals for this year?
Just hopefully five fights. Hopefully they're all on TV, Solo Boxeo, or you know, wherever they put it. But as long as I'm on TV, I like the exposure. I like for people to see a young prospect hungry coming up. So as long as they keep seeing me, I'm happy, and I know I'll get where I need to be.
And for people who want to follow you on social media, man, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, tell us your information.
On Instagram is team_Neno, and on Twitter is team_Neno_93, and Facebook Saul Rodriguez. You know, just keep looking out, support.
All right, man. Thanks a lot for the interview, man. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.